All right, everyone. So it is time to make some supper on this Friday evening. And what we're having are hot tamales. I've made this plenty of times in the past. And so I'm just going to... it wasn't planned to make this, but the other plans didn't work out for today, I guess. So, and I did another Walmart delivery haul because I had forgotten a bunch of stuff. And so since we aren't having what we originally hoped to be having, we'll have it this weekend sometime, possibly Sunday or Saturday, I don't know. But so since I ordered some green bell peppers, I figured just make some hot tamales. And for those of you that don't know the hot tamales that I make, it's much like a hamburger helper. And I just basically use ground beef. I got green bell pepper and onion. I put these in the little food processor that we have, so it chops them up real fast. And then a can of tomato soup. And then that will, once it's done, you could eat it in a hot dog bun or hamburger bun, bread, whatever. We have 4 hot dog buns, so we're gonna either split those up and then eat the rest with bread, because we got plenty of bread, so it doesn't make sense to go out and buy more buns. So that's what we're gonna do. Something real nice and simple, delicious. I was outside in the garage with Glenn. He's working on his RC airplanes, and I went out there for a bit. And I don't know how many months ago, a couple months ago, I went to Menards and I bought some budget wood. I bought a long slat like that and then a bigger one, and they were both under $1. I want them for outside signs for the upcoming seasons, fall and Christmas. And so, but I needed to sand them. They weren't actually too bad, but I went ahead and used Glenn had a sander, so I went ahead and used that. Oh, I'm going to turn this down. I'm talking way too much and not concentrating what's supposed to be doing. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down for a bit. Throw some salt in there. Some pepper. And I'm actually going to throw the onions and the green peppers in with the ground beef to cook. And then I'm going to cover this up while it's still cooking to give the ground beef or the onions and green peppers a chance to soften up some. You could just saute them before you put them in with the ground beef, but I'm just going to do this. Alright, I got it on a low heat. I'm going to cover it up, so I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my tomato soup in there. I did drain out the grease. So now we're just going to throw this in there. And 1 can of tomato soup for a pound of ground beef should be plenty. Because once we cover it and let it simmer, it's going to just create juices. Alright, so now that I've got everything covered in the tomato juice, I'm just going to spread it out. And then cover it up, let it simmer, and we'll be back when it's done. Well, it's actually done. Everything is cooked. I just want the green peppers and onions to get a little softer and let it simmer so the flavors can come together. Alright everyone, so the hot tamales are done, and I'll just flip this over so you can see. They've been simmering for a while now, and Glenn just went in the trailer from the garage, so now I'm going to take him his food and we're going to eat. So what he's going to do is just have some in a bowl, and then slices of bread on the side, and then he'll have some zesty pickles and some chips. He likes to take the chips and scoop up the hot tamales as well. So I'm going to take them like 3 slices of bread. Then I'm going to put some hot tamale stuff in here. Alright, so I got some there. Got some zesty pickles. And some potato chips. Oops. Alright, so that is our supper, and I'm going to take this to Glenn, so I'll be back with mine. Mine's going to be plain Jane. Alright everyone, so I got Glenn his supper. Going to make mine. So we had 4, like I said, we had 4 hot dog buns left, and Glenn said he would use bread. And then, so I'm just going to use up some hot dog buns. I don't see any mold on them or anything. I think we've had them for like a week now. I should have froze them right away, but I didn't. And we usually just put them in hot dog buns. But like I said, we've got bread and this, so it didn't make sense to go out and buy more buns. I'm just going to leave it on like super low in case Glenn wants any more. And then I'm just going to have some chips as well. Alright, and that's our supper for this Friday night. Super simple and delicious. So alright everyone, so I got the steak grilled out, And I'm just waiting for the comal to warm up. That's the tortilla warmer. And I've been letting the steak sit for a little bit. I don't know if it's done or not. Hopefully it's done the right place, to the right temperature. But we're going to cut it in strips. We'll do one at a time. This is kind of like fatty stuff here. So we got a little pink inside, which is good. And I'm not going to cut them too thick. Got some fatty stuff there too. I'm going to get a fork so I can hold this down. Or maybe I'll just hold it. So, got a little pink in there. Not too pink. Glenn doesn't like it too pink. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and warm up a tortilla and get Glenn's plate ready. All right, so here is Glenn's, and we are going to put some rice in that. And some steak. All right, we are making 2 of them here. And just put a little bit of cheese. He's not having his Reaper cheese today. All right, let's wrap these up. He's going to have sour cream and guacamole on the side. And he's also going to have his homemade salsa. I just made this guacamole. And his homemade salsa is in here. All right, there's Glenn's steak burritos. All right, guys, so apparently I wasn't recording while I was making mine, but I put rice. I put less meat in mine because I'm going to actually put the sour cream and guacamole inside, so I want less of everything. I should have put less rice. And I squeezed some fresh lime juice into it because I like lime in my burritos. And I'm going to put some cheese. I'm just going to put, again, I should have just took a knife and spread the sour cream on the bottom, but I didn't, so. All right, let's fold these up. Ooh, not too bad. Still might be a little messy, but messy is always good. All right, so there are my 2 steak burritos, and that's what we're having this Monday night at home, grilling on our new grill as a wedding gift from Sammy. So thank you again, Sammy. All right, everyone, so I have finished grilling out. I grilled out 15 brats and 5 restaurant steaks, which is basically a flat hamburger. So we have the beer in there, onions, brats, burgers, and some of the brats are still in here because not everything fits in here. So as we eat this tonight, right now it is 1 o'clock, just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am done in the kitchen for the day. Absolutely, it is hot outside. Well, actually, it's hot in here in the kitchen, but outside it was scorching. I mean, just humid and hot. And then it just got dark, windy, thunderstorms, and cooled off the temperature. I don't even know what it is right now, but we are in a heat advisory until tonight, and then the temperatures drop significantly into tomorrow. So I am not moving the rest of the day. Here's our supper, it's done, and we have snacks, we have everything, and I am done for the day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I am not moving. Every time I move, I get so hot. But right now, we're having lunch. I already took Glenn his brat. He's getting 2 brats, and I'm just going to make myself a brat right now, or a sandwich or whatever, and I'm going to eat lunch and relax the rest of the afternoon. So, well, I do have a video to edit and upload, so I'll be doing that as well, but anything else in the house I am not doing today. So, all right, that's it for now, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so here is my brat sandwiches, just having them on bread. We do have rolls, but I'm okay with bread, and I'm just having some sour cream and onion Pringles. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy lunch and just relax. We're going to be having the blackened salmon that was sent to us in friend mail via the Walmart delivery haul. So we're going to put a combination of butter and olive oil in there. We're going to get these cooking. And these are blackened already. Alright, so we're just going to cook the non-skinned side down first. Obviously, I already put it down, but it was pre-seasoned, and so on the sides you could see seasoning. So, first time ever cooking salmon. I've never cooked salmon before, so hopefully this comes out good. The cucumber and vinegar mix I made yesterday, we're going to have some of that too, so I've got some in a bowl for Glenn. Alright, so I just tried it, but you don't want to try to move these, because I think if you do, correct me if I'm wrong, if you do and they're not ready, they'll stick to the pan. so I'm not going to try it. I was going to move them more towards the center where the heat is, but I think they're good. Alright, so it's been about six and a half minutes, so now I'm going to flip it over. And I'm using another spatula to help flip it over. Now see, it didn't stick at all. Oh, that looks nice. Nice color to that. Very nice. And this again came pre-seasoned. It's the Walmart blackened, North Atlantic blackened. Let me get the bag. Alright, so this is what it is. Blackened Atlantic salmon fillets. Skin on, boneless, and pre-seasoned. Ready in minutes. And it actually gives you directions on the back on cooking instructions, whether you do it in the oven, the skillet, or the grill. So you have 3 choices. So yeah, pretty simple, pre-seasoned already. And yeah, hoping it's going to be delicious. It's been years since we had salmon, so I'm looking forward to this. All right, everyone, so these are done. I'm curious to see what the skin side looks like. Oh, not bad at all. Could be a little more black in here, but I could feel that it's crispy. Maybe I'll give it another minute or so. Let's see how that fish comes off. All right. Blackened pre-seasoned Atlantic salmon with some white rice. I just have soy sauce in it. So, all right, so that's our meal for this Friday night.